What separates good leaders from truly legendary ones is not just intelligence or charisma, it's the core character traits that drive them every day. These same traits have built empires, launched revolutionary companies, and inspired people across generations. And the best part? Anyone can develop them. Stick around if you're ready to learn the traits that can give you an edge. Today, we're unpacking the character traits that make a leader truly unstoppable. I'll be pulling examples from highly successful entrepreneurs, elite military groups, athletes, and even governments to show how these traits show up in the real world and how they can transform your leadership style. Trait number 1, integrity. Integrity is the cornerstone of any respected leader. Think of someone like Warren Buffett, known not only for his success in business, but for his honesty and transparency with shareholders. This integrity has earned him an almost cult-like loyalty from investors and employees alike. Or consider the Navy SEALs. Each team member has to rely completely on each other's word, whether on a training mission or in combat. There's zero room for dishonesty. This isn't just for team cohesion, it's a matter of life and death. When you lead with integrity, people trust your judgment, your decisions, and your character. If you're working on your leadership game, start by building a reputation for doing what you say you'll do, even in the small things, and even to just yourself. Everything's a test, and this is how trust is built. Trait number 2, resilience. To lead is to face setbacks, failure, and sometimes even defeat. Resilience is what keeps a leader pushing forward when others might give up. Michael Jordan, he was cut from his high school basketball team and went on to become one of the greatest players in history, largely because he was relentless in perfecting his game. Winston Churchill's leadership during World War II is a powerful example of resilience. In 1940, Britain faced relentless bombings from Nazi Germany, with cities like London enduring nightly air raids. Many people feared an inevitable defeat, but Churchill remained resolute. Through his speeches, like the famous "We shall never surrender," he conveyed unshakable determination. His resilience in the face of such dire circumstances gave hope to the British people and strengthened their resolve to keep fighting, despite overwhelming odds. Churchill's resilience didn't just keep Britain in the war, it unified the nation and inspired them to push through one of their darkest periods in history. Donald Trump's career is a clear example of resilience. Despite facing multiple bankruptcies and business setbacks, he kept pushing forward, rebranding, and rebuilding. This tenacity allowed him to bounce back and eventually reach high levels of success in both business and politics, becoming a billionaire and even President of the United States. His political career has been crazy by any standard, from impeachments to COVID to elections to campaigns, legal issues, assassination attempts. Geez. Love him or hate him, Trump's ability to face obstacles head-on and keep moving forward is a lesson in resilience. When you face challenges, whether in business, sports, or personal life, remember this. How you handle obstacles defines your path as a leader. Don't quit when it gets tough. That's when character is built. What does your version of bouncing back look like? Trait number 3, empathy. Empathy is often underrated, but can be a superpower for leaders. Great leaders understand the needs, fears, and aspirations of the people they lead. And it's not just for CEOs and generals. It's essential in families and parenting too. Think about a parent trying to understand why their child is acting out or struggling at school. A parent who leads with empathy doesn't just punish the behavior. They dig deeper to understand what's causing it. Maybe the child is feeling overwhelmed or left out in class. By addressing these feelings with empathy, the parent can better help the child feel heard, be heard, and work through challenges. People who lead with empathy build stronger relationships with those they work with. This kind of connection encourages more openness, resilience, and other empathetic behaviors, a quality that goes on to build other future leaders as well. Or consider the U.S. Army Green Berets, who train foreign soldiers in conflict zones. They have to understand the local people's struggles and customs deeply to build trust and achieve their mission. That empathy becomes a bridge to teamwork and respect. Next time you're working with someone, whether it's a teammate or an employee, take a few minutes to really listen to what they're saying. Focus on understanding rather than just responding. Understanding their perspective could be the key to solving issues before they become bigger problems. Trait number 4, vision. Vision is what transforms a simple goal into a mission. Leaders like Steve Jobs weren't just selling products. They were shaping how people interacted with technology. Jobs' vision for Apple was so powerful that it turned a struggling company into one of the most valuable brands on Earth. And in the military, generals develop strategies based on a broader vision. They're not just thinking about the next battle, they're thinking about the long-term objectives, the end goal. That's the kind of vision that separates a leader from a follower. Make America Great or America First are visions that encapsulate a clear and direct message that many Americans resonate with. As phrases, they rally supporters, built a movement, and create a sense of purpose and direction for Trump's campaign. Trump's vision resonated because it was straightforward and spoke directly to the aspirations of his audience. What's the future you want to create for yourself or your team? Take time to develop your vision for where you want to go, not just for today or tomorrow, but for the future. Share it often with your team, your family, your spouse, your coworkers, your people. Let it be the North Star that guides every decision. Trait number 5, adaptability. Adaptability is critical. Amazon's founder, Jeff Bezos, pivoted the company from a simple online bookstore into one of the most diverse companies in the world, with everything from cloud computing to groceries. Why? Because he saw the need to adapt to changing markets. The U.S. Marine Corps has a motto: improvise, adapt, and overcome. Marines are trained to respond to the unexpected, adapting instantly to new threats and situations. The ability to adapt quickly is often what determines victory. In today's world, things change fast. Keep learning, stay curious, and be ready to pivot when the situation demands it. Trait number 6, decisiveness. A leader must be able to make tough calls, even if not every decision will be perfect. Elon Musk, for example, faced huge challenges at Tesla and SpaceX. Instead of playing it safe, he made bold, sometimes risky decisions that paid off in revolutionary ways. In sports, a coach's ability to make a quick decision during a critical moment can win or lose the game. Decisiveness creates momentum, and it shows people that you're confident in your direction. In both business and politics, Donald Trump has been known for making bold, decisive moves, often taking actions others might hesitate to make. For example, during his presidency, he made decisions to renegotiate trade deals and pull out of certain international agreements, stating they weren't benefiting the U.S. He moved quickly and confidently, which gained support from some and criticism from others, but his decisiveness showed a clear willingness to act in line with his goals and convictions. If you struggle with making decisions, start practicing by making small choices faster. Over time, this will build your confidence and prepare you for the bigger calls. Leadership is not just about a title. It's about the traits you embody every day. If you commit to developing integrity, resilience, empathy, vision, adaptability, and decisiveness, you're already on your way to being the kind of leader people want to follow. Remember, leadership isn't reserved for CEOs or politicians. It's for anyone willing to step up, whether in the workplace, at home, or within their community. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments which trait you think is most important for leaders today. Also, stay tuned. We've got more deep dives on the skills and tactics you need to become a powerful leader in any field.